Alright guys, we are back here on TWIM 192 ZFarls along with my co-host S. Gibbs. Best friend a guy could have right here. He's currently out at the Church of Stanley Havili. And we're looking right now at middle linebacker strength versus their block shed. What helps stop the run better? And it's a good question because, you know, it's expensive to get a guy who has both strength and block shed. But if you can just find a guy that has one, I think strength is always going to be a little cheaper because block shed's more of like a technical thing that costs more. It's more of like a skill, so it's always going to cost more, and only the more elusive players are going to have it. Like, you can't make... Any guy can be strong. Rookies are going to be super strong, but not everyone can have block shed. Not everyone can have technique. Not everyone can have Clay Matthews, etc. So, let's find this example one more time that we were showing before the stream went down. And we'll make sure. Now, middle linebackers, for the most part, aren't up at the line of scrimmage. Generally, players like the middle linebacker stay behind the line and just kind of lurk. So Woodyard's not super strong, and now you see Woods is picking up the double team. He gets to the second level, and right here, block shed. So if he gets locked in by this guy, strength is going to play, and he's either going to get pushed back or get pushed in. But right here, you see a block shed kind of plays, and he says, you know what? Nope, I'm filling my gap. I'm not going to get locked up by you. And he gets off the block. So we saw earlier in the play before this where the guard got to him. He did not get pushed back. He had good momentum. The guy getting to the second level couldn't really stop him. But he stayed on the block and didn't shed. So he didn't shed for like a couple steps. Yeah, so right here, you'll see exactly what happens when you don't have strength. So this is what happens when you don't have strength. And you run into trouble. So Woodyard, not super strong, gets picked up by Stork, and now strength plays. But also block shed is factoring right now because a block shed is not happening. If he had 99 block shed and 50 strength, he might get pushed back, but he might also then shed. Whereas he just doesn't really have either in the run game, so he just gets pushed back. But this is where strength would matter. So if you're seeing this happen a lot, then you want to go with strength. And if you're seeing dudes get blocked like this but hold their ground, but they just don't get off the block to actually make the tackle, they just kind of stand here and just wrestle with the dude back and forth, then it's block shed that's the problem. So I think block shed's more important just because it's a rating you can't like replace. It's harder to get. It's gonna auto do more things for you in the run game. But I think strength's more important on the D line where you get it every single down. You don't always get strength because dudes don't always get to you. If you have a defense that shoots the gap and the middle linebacker never gets touched, then you're good. So that's the good question. All right, last question, and this one is a good one. It's from So Amazing 24. He wants to know he said that now that the year's winding down a little bit, what's been, in your opinion, the best overall defense for Madden 16? And that's a good question, so we'll pose that one over to my boy S. Gibbs. Gibbs, what's been the best overall defense in Madden 16? What we would think back about? You know, Farls, let me tell you a story about this little defense called the Nickel 3-3-5 odd. I was sitting in my basement one day at my parents' house, and I thought, what if there was a defense that you could set up lightning fast setups, that you could get pressure both ways, send it left, send it right, drop a spy. That would be the 3-3-5 odd. So I went in the lab on National Live Internet, right in the middle of the interwebs, and I just set up the play just like this. And I'm going to show you exactly how I set up the 3-3-5 odd right now, just like this. Here it is, Farls. Ready? I'll do it in slow motion for you. Time me. Go. Done. Best blitz ever. Move. Carry the two. Send it, Farls. Ah, Farls, you got me. Ah, you got me right there. So The 3-3-5 odd to me, because it's the way we play defense, it's the meta. It's the meta. It's how defense is played, and you can just set it up so fast. You can just be like, did you base a line, Farls? Did you base it, Farls? You didn't base a line, Farls. But that's basically the 3-3-5 odd for me. See? It stopped the running back in his tracks. So that's what I think the defense of the year is. Good call, Gibbs. I do like that 3-3-5 odd. To me, when we think back to Madden 16, which is not over yet, the number one thing about this question from So Amazing, and So Amazing, I know you, and you're a good tournament player. You like to compete. You should not be thinking that the game is over. You should be trying to figure out how to stop the double loop 3, and you should be competing in the new tournaments. You should not be considering this year over, because if we really think about things, man defense is obviously very, very, very good. Big Dime 146. But like man's not a thing. Like man's not something you remember, right? You remember nickel strong, Madden 15 nickel strong? No, Madden 25 nickel strong. 3-4 bear, trio skies, or 3-4 trio sky zone. 46 bear under. You remember goal line D, Madden 10. Like you remember different things. I would say that the Mike Scrape obviously started out that way at the start of the year. Obviously got fixed up. We don't know what the final defense is going to be because there's still a tournament, that's coming. So people are still competing. You can check out the commish for all the details. But, we had a tournament this weekend. Everyone's still battling out there. And Dime Flat was good for a while. But there's not really been, the season's not yet been determined. So don't consider this year over yet. But so far I would say the Mike Scrape was the most polarizing in the community. And Gibbs nickel 3-3-5 odd is good for us. Big Dime's good for us. I mean, 2-man under, but like I said, you're not going to remember that 10 years from now. You're going to be like, I ran Big Dime every play. Maybe I will. But it's usually like a blitz that mixes it up. So those are the mailbag questions for the week. There was a good post. Let me see if I can bring up this tweet. We're going to look over. I think we have N. Lanza in the chat right now. N. Lanza's always asks good questions, and now he is finding himself in the tournament, I believe. There's also 2 other guys in the tournament. We had one of them on the show earlier in the year. We had Lights Out from Madden Daily. And so here is their tweet from earlier. Here are the 4 groups. We've got 2 on PS4, 2 on Xbox. So these were the games that we streamed on this channel this weekend. So make sure to follow the channel. But Relax, Take Notes, I believe, is Lights Out. And then I believe Madden Daily is Fiasco. We've got N. Lanza here. We've got... we watched James Piano play against VTech, who we watched play 2 games the other night. So if there's any other else, this is Draft Champions Ranked Season 2. So Season 2 of Draft Champions Ranked. So lock in. I think there's salary cap going on right now. I don't have any official details, but make sure to follow the commish at Matt Marcoux as he has all the info. But this will be going on, I think, looks like this weekend. And we'll stream games if there's games going on. Send us, if Lanza wants to stream or Madden Daily's going to stream, we can sit here and commentate it. I can do S. Gibbs. S. Gibbs can do my routine. Whatever you guys want to see, we'll mix it up. So good stuff right there from the guys. All right. Let's roll out. It's time for the game of the week. I could play... S. Gibbs was going to play blindfolded, but we shall do that at another time. I can mix in some... I might just play a loaded game with my squad. I kind of want to run a Wildcat style game and mix it up. I've been only slightly working on my... I've been working on my squad a little bit for Draft Champs. I put a Nate Askew in the lineup, but I'm still locked in as... Oh, I want to review this Carson Palmer. We can do that when we load in. Yo, this Carson Palmer, though, real talk, the man. This Carson Palmer is real good. I could play blindfolded 2-man press myself. We were testing the Marcus Allen. We tested this squad the other night on stream. We play a couple games every night. The Cam Newton was probably the best we played, and we wanted to test this Navarro Bowman. We think he's probably the best run-stuffing middle linebacker in the game. We still wanted to get Pat Pete in there, but that's kind of the only thing we didn't really do so far. But salary-wise, let me see if I can show you the lineup we made the other day. We made this lineup here. So we currently had in McCoy. This is Gibbs' lineup or my lineup? Yeah, this is Gibbs' lineup. Yeah, this was Gibbs' lineup with the juiced offensive line that he used last week against J. Reed Vick. And it was a pretty solid lineup for the most part. But I think we could do slightly better in the future. He didn't have a ton of time. He stuck with some of my dudes that were in there. But yeah, this is one lineup that has. This was my most recent salary cap lineup. That's a good question, Verbal. How much do you value chemistry for salary cap lineup? If you can get it to 99, I mean, I know it's tough, but I really think people are leaving a lot out on the field with their styles. Like, styles could be pretty legit. This was the squad I used recently, and I had some pretty good luck with it. So, KB, V. Marsh to go one-on-one downfield and to block in the run game. John Brown for speed underneath. Chris Johnson as our every down back. And Seagarell I played against was struggling to slow down the Chris Johnson a little bit. So, I don't know, Ryu. I'm not sure if 99 and 90 are different. I have no intel on the matter, but if I had to guess, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a highly debated topic, but something I don't really know the answer to. I wish I did. I guess maybe it could be, but it's kind of like a feel thing, right? When I have 99 Mandy, my team does things that I believe they don't do in other situations. Let's swap these two positions out. So if I had to say, I would say, yeah, I feel the Mandy boost. I don't know how much you guys feel it, but I definitely feel a boost. And I've never felt it before. I've never been somebody that believes in that, but now after this year with Mandy, I do feel that way. And it's good. It kind of makes you think about it now. I used to never care, and now I kind of care a good amount. So I recommend trying to play the ball W pool. Playing the ball does give you the best chance to break up the pass. All right, guys, let's take a look at the final additions. We have Carson Palmer, and we have Robert Quinn. We got Pierre Garcon, Delvin Breaux, Joe Barksdale, and David Harris. We'll start with David Harris at 87 speed, middle linebacker, only 76 zone. He's got 93 play rec, 84 strength, and 86 block shed. So he's decent across the board. Doesn't really do anything spectacular. For $13K, I think you can get better deals out there. One of those rookie guys should be a little bit better for you. But he's mediocre against the run. Doesn't look like he has much catch. What's his catch? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I think this is a pass on him. But the Carson Palmer, to me, is probably one of the best new quarterbacks in the game. If you could get into his cap value for the number that it is. I mean, he can do everything, and plus 76 speed is now like marginal. So for 74 cap, that's good. That's right up there with the Blake Bortles, and I think it's pretty important. Really nice. Garcon's a pass. Just doesn't really do anything spectacular. Robert Quinn's sort of always been a pass this year because his speed started out super low, and he's still there. Not super strong. At this point, where he is where he needed to be at the start of the year, and he's just not there. Bro is super fast. He's actually pretty decent man corner. I would actually consider him. I'd like to see the play rec a little higher, but that's okay. And then Barksdale's pretty nice and balanced across the board. So some pretty good movers items in the game. I think you'll like that. Yeah, QB cap is definitely tough. Like, as far as just, there's... Shout out to Mora. Alright, let's get Big Dime going. Get the other Cromartie in the game. Where is Rod Woodson? Golden Ticket Cam Chancellor. Golden Ticket Honey Badger. Get Derek Brooks. We'll use our Bowman for now. We got a random MUT head-to-head game. We're going to test out some of these new items. Looks like Darren McFadden's in the backfield, RG3. I'll see if this guy can beat man coverage. Bad tackling by Bowman, but at least kept him inside and worked out for us. So let's get Mario Williams out of the game. John Randall. It's not the strength edition gives, but I think we're going to like it. We'll put Clowney in. Clowney here. So, Von Miller. So we got, hopefully, Golden Ticket Clowney in. I don't think I have the Antonio Brown. Let's see. I bet he can beat me in coverage right here. I'm going to look for that route with the star underneath it to be a C route. If it starts out and doesn't get pressed, I'm going to look for it. That's what I'm thinking. It's really the only way to tell what concept it might be underneath. Guys, reminder that after the show, check your messages on your Twitch inbox for...
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars come out and a 2 tight end set.
Good hit right there from Navarro Bowman. I felt strong in the middle right there. I felt like I was able to kind of track it down. Stay on my feet, avoid a hit. Or like I took a hit from a lineman, but it didn't affect me. And that was pretty good. I'm going to look for drags across the middle. Drags and slants across the middle. Okay. So a nice job by my opponent right there to go with the hitch on the outside, the smart route. That does beat man, but he didn't really get the animation he needed to go forward. This is a situation where it's 4th and 3. He's going to his thing is basically, I think he might run. But on 4th and 3, if it was like 4th and 1, maybe I leave this set, but I'm not ready to leave it yet. I'm going to try to sneak in with the safety. I'm trying to get in there with the safety so he doesn't see me. I don't want him to see me moving with the safety. I moved a little bit. Okay. Big sack right there by Terrell Suggs, getting in off the edge. You know, he's not as fast as a guy that I might like to put there, like a Von Miller, like one of the new items, but he just made it very nice right there. Let's get Marcus Allen in the game. Run some X-Drag Trail. This is the draft Bowman. We're testing him out. I know he's pretty rare for you guys, so hopefully that seeing him in action will help you guys make a decision. Got Golden Ticket Cam Newton under center. And we've got a touch. First thing, I probably should have just kept going. Like, shout out to the Dog Pound 40 for the sub hype, guys. Dog Pound streamer himself. If you guys have that Cleveland connection with him, or you guys are boys with Ropey, make sure you check out the Dog Pound. Check out his channel. But we could have kept running with Cam Newton right there. We had a good chance to get to the edge. I thought I was going to playmaker the halfback right up the seam and then throw it, but then I'm like, it's first down. Don't force it. Just be patient. But what did I do? I forced it a little bit. Calvin. Let's get Herman more in the game. So we want to make sure we have golden ticket Marcus Allen in right here. Probably going to need to take a timeout. Okay, he fell forward for me a little bit right there, Marcus Allen. Is it inches or is it 3rd and 1? It's 3rd and 1, okay. So let's pop Bo Jackson in. Let's get Hines Ward here. Sean Jackson is out the game for Herman Moore.
Stepping up to the line at the
All right, let's see.
They need to get the play off. Jackson's going to get it from the arm.
Here you go, Bo. That's how you wrangle your way in there. That was the double loop right there, guys. You could see that it was pretty fierce, like the pressure coming up the middle. Almost shot a guy free. So we got to be careful with that. We're going to try a toss. Let's try a toss real quick.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Toss may not work here. I don't like that guy being over there by himself. You might not think you want a playmaker to where those guys are, but I trust those guys to block for me. I trusted those guys to block for me.
Oh my gosh, it is the worst thing you could do on the offensive
But they did
side.
not.
This drives coaches crazy.
They did
When
not
you get
block
down
for me.
near the goal line,
Oh, we got
you
Dez
run the
in.
football, then you
Let's get
lose
Calvin,
yards.
Dez, and Herman.
That's just not being tough enough.
Is that the play?
Line of scrimmage right at the 9. Second and goal from the 9.
Dez going up, getting big.
Touchdown.
Extended in the red zone.
Well, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim.
Good
But
stuff
when
right
they
there.
take The first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
So yeah, so the one thing we didn't cover that we wanted to talk about was golden tickets. Guys, if you haven't signed up for MUT rewards, I really don't know what you're waiting for. I think it's a great opportunity. They give out a lot of stuff. They gave out golden tickets to some of the MUT reward guys in a random drawing, I think is how it went down. I didn't follow it super close, but I saw some of that going on in the community, so make sure you're signed up for MUT rewards if not. We talked about Dre Archer, we talked about the cover, we talked about the double loop, which is actually what we're facing right now. We got Bug scheme coming in range dress after the show, and we talked about the 46 defense. I spun up some hot blitz action that would have made Escapes proud. I'm afraid I might get beat deep here. Yep. Good route. So he motioned that route to get it off the press, and that's a pretty good idea to stop. This looks like my opponent is in the Miami Dolphins playbook.
The Giants with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Second down and 4. Will go ground.
So right there, Bowman unable to go. I had to worry about
He picks up the first.
getting out there to stop that route, but also then the halfback route up the middle. So I had 2 things to really worry about right there before.
Pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The wide receiver in motion. First down at the 38. He's got a wide open alley.
And he's going to go right there.
The 20.
Bad run defense. I got the safety too far up. Did I get pancaked hard right there? I feel like I got pancaked. Big time.
Tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
He made it.
Interesting. Very interesting. We'll have to see. I feel like I have the D-line advantage. The Honey Badger got whaled. It's the golden ticket Honey Badger. Might have to get some defensive reinforcements His mic is on?
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff.
This guy's good. This guy definitely knows what he's doing. So, it'll be good to play. I'm excited to go against the double loop, even if it's annoying, but... Oh, Dion! Check, check. Where's my mic on? Alright, let's go. One thing you can always do against any defense is pound the rock. And that's what we plan on doing here. See if we can use it to beat this double loop.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Second down following the run.
Slants.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Cam, why? Tried to go deep right there, had some patience, but did a bad job throwing off the back of my foot. I don't really know why. I've done that before with Vic. That's not fun. That is not fun. So threw off my back foot right there.
It's a two-tight information. The Giants sat at the line. Dime package. McFadden.
Good rush with McFadden right there. I don't know why I ran back. I think I was nervous about the pressure, and then I'm like, oh, let's stop running. Like, I wanted to roll to that side of the field because everything was flowing that way. And once I saw, I was like, I'm going to have a one-on-one shot deep. Let's set my feet, but I think I rushed it a little bit. I didn't quite set my feet enough. I wanted to. It was in my plan, but... Don't let him get the throw off, please. All right, Shearer, good reporting. Appreciate that.
So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Griffin standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Good route. Ooh, tackle.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Giants go with the dime formation here on defense. Handoff.
Honey Badgers gotta get in there. Good quick snap. I was ready. I just couldn't shoot to where I needed to be. Vaughn.
He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line.
The quarterback. He's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
1st and 10.
Pick.
Spotted away. Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback.
All right.
Position down near his own end zone. Knocks that pass down.
Coming up to the line at the 13. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Griffin's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Intercepted.
Rod Woodson, go, boy. Run, 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 run. Beat him. Beat him. Yes. Rod Woodson. Holy crap. Play of the day. ZFarls play of the day. I'm not even going to celebrate, but what? That was insane. Drop the hammer, Rod Woodson. You earned yourself the ZFarls play of the day. That pick 6 right there. Whew. That was wild. That's why you play the game right there.
The Giants will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches
he got a good tight end animation too right there. But Rod said, no way. I'm going all the way. Follow the channel. You should watch TWIM live every Wednesday night at 8 on twitch.tv/MaddenTips. And Follow us on YouTube.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return to kickoff.
Game is lagging, man. Let's get a big hit. Let's get a big hit. We didn't get a good kick right there because a little lag. But
on the return.
oh.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard.
Charles is here. He's a YouTube guy, but he's watching live. So he's running the ball a little bit. I could sub in a little more beef. I mean, these two guys should get it done. Like, I could go Randall or Mean Joe, you know, and they would help a little, but
Griffin's lined up, 2 tight ends set.
let's see if he goes with like a deep shot play. Maybe a deep shot play. I'm waiting. I'm looking to get real deep on this.
First down at the 25.
Oh no.
And the brings him down. Boy, these numbers just don't add up. They're running the football. They're owning the line of scrimmage.
Farls, give me Farls, give me the controller. You're not doing it right. You're not doing it. You're lazy with your setups, Farls. You're sloppy. I hate you as a person, and you need to be better on the sticks. Sorry, Gibbs. I'll make sure I press.
I think they'll find a way to win.
Let's see. Is he going to go with the PA shot potential?
Quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Okay, smart route to hitch. Held down A. Pretty good.
That's reception number 2 for him.
He's used that before. See, now that's the second time he's used it. First time it worked, but it went in my favor. Second time, okay, fool me twice. Let's, you know, we got to look for that formation again. Third time, in a situation where he needs it. So we'll let him do that for a little bit. I want to be blitzing this guy.
There's some shifting around in the backfield. First and 10. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL
Keep
now,
man
they
slip in a DE flat.
They can do it all, and everybody is looking for that all.
So right there, I'm trying to set up my run defense, but the dude's in a contain instead of a blitzing pattern, which is bad for business. You need him blitzing straight down, but it won't work. Now he blitzes?
First down at the 36. McFadden on the receiving end. McFadden's marked down after a gain of 9.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one
Let's see
thing.
here.
You got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job. Catching the short pass.
We switched to zone. We're shading underneath. We're hoping to get him caught. Throw to the flat, please. Oh, I almost got there. Almost got there. 30 seconds left. I think I get ball at half.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12. The Giants will come out in the dive.
Could he run?
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Terrell Suggs is being a beast right now. I think it's where he's lined up. If I line him up inside, he's uncontained, but if I line him up outside, he's good. Yeah.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
I don't think he's going to run here, so I'm going to kind of use this right seam with the defender.
Griffin's going to take it from the gun. And Cooper is able
Good job by Chancer. He's got no timeouts.
This is third down.
He's over. He can't do anything. I'm going to try. Nice. Nice. Bad clock management. Makes all the difference right there. Got a little lucky that he mismanaged that, fortunately.
We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway.
Where's return middle? There it is.
The Jaguars.
Oh, there it is. Guys, reminder you're watching This Week in Madden, show 192. Hit that follow.
Sanders is going to test the coverage this time.
Juke. Yeah, so right there, if you guys are ever in that situation, what you want to do is simply go back to the play call menu, hope the game is on auto, like hopefully it called the field goal for you, but if it didn't call the field goal for you, then you've got to do it yourself. You can get there as fast as possible, but you can line up the field goal super fast. Good defense. The old cover 4. That's the user sticks I haven't had today. Am I right, Gibbs? Or am I right?
That's just a bad job of the offensive line. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Notice how I pass led? I thought he fumbled.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and
Wow.
keep that clock moving.
That was
Just controlling the football
crazy.
game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
I thought I had a better chance right there to win a gaming. I gave the Archer, I gave him a yes for his cost. He's a little expensive for what you're getting, but overall, if you don't run routes, he's pretty good with 94 carry now. The question was, people are saying that he feels really fast, so that's kind of what we were looking at. I got to juke a little faster there. I got to juke. I got to be in that. I wasn't there. That's on me.
The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the
That was
second
the
half.
pass lead. That pass lead was big right there.
Keep that clock up.
Trying to make him think that we're passing, guys. We're obviously not passing, but he can user this run pretty well, and we don't want him to do that. So we're trying different tricks and tactics to mix it up.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Shout out to Best Dogs on Twitch. Best Dogs, I don't know if you were here last week. I know you were in the chat, but you did win a copy of FIFA if you want it. If you do want a copy of FIFA, you were the mod of the month for May. Is it May? Yeah, you won the May mod of the month. So hit me up if you want it. If you don't, that's cool too. But you did win.
First down, offense readying for the snap. They motion the receiver around to the other side. Another handoff right back to him.
Wow, this Marcus Allen is
16.
fast. He is super fast. So now that we're at the 11-yard line, we want to take a shot on that play we scored to with Dez earlier, but I think we want to try and see if we can get a little bit closer. He's got Vic Beasley in the game standing up. We're going to run directly at him and see. And that's the Bo Jackson thing, where he's so strong that he breaks tackles. Sometimes you don't want him to break. What's the most coins to spend on a player? Golden ticket Des Bryant or golden ticket Sherman? It all depends on what they have, right? It doesn't really matter at all. It's all relative on what their team is.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Outside now on the toss.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Third down now. Trying to beat the play clock.
Come on, Bo. You're smarter than that. Go over the pile, son. Come on, get up. Get up, Bo. I kind of wimped out right there. I'll be honest. I wimped out a little bit. I was hoping to dive over somebody and get the 3 yards, but I could have passed. I just felt like if I could get up 2 scores. He's only got a couple tricks to move the ball. He's got the motion. He's got the run, but now he's getting into fast times with the run, and then he's got the hitch on the outside left. So you know,
I make everything easier for you, Jay.
I kind of wimped out. I kind of S-Gibbs that, but
Barrels ahead. And they have this return
but
completely covered, tackling him inside the 15.
yeah. Yes. So depending on which one Best Dogs picks, I think he picked PS4. We can give away the other FIFA if you guys want. I won't save it for next month.
Defense now
We'll come up with a
loading
better
up,
game.
expecting pass with a dying defense.
Hitch on the outside right or no? Hitch on the outside right or no?
Tight end on the field for this one. And the give to Darren McFadden.
Good Rod Woodson.
Sanders is able to read
You are the
that
man.
play and make
So
the
Rod
hit.
Woodson, I think Combine Pat Pete, obviously Cromartie hasn't gotten beat yet, but that was a great play by Woodson to shoot in right there. Following his motion, dude.
Are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Second down and 12.
That's how RG3 hurt his knee the 4th time. But big hit. You don't want to be running with RG3. You want to protect him. I like that he did use the read option right there. I was not expecting it, but it didn't really work out for him. Could he run the ball? Yes, he could. But he could also do the little slant thing, too. I'm willing to say he's not going to run.
Third down and 5. Amari Cooper has the catch.
Good route. Good route underneath. He had to take that. I like that. That's good. Let's see if he flips it. I bet he runs. I bet he...
Hurry up offense. The Jaguars from the 27. And they are in on McFadden.
Dragon... Hang on. Sorry, Dragon. 1 second. Yeah, I haven't tried him, but I like him. I do think he's going to be really good. Why is Clowney standing up?
The Jaguars have it at the 34.
Dion, too strong.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being
So right now, we can basically... If we...
in position,
I want to pause the game, and if I pause, do you think he'll quit?
the interception.
The Giants offense is
I don't want him to quit. What I want to tell the chat is I could kneel the ball 3 times right now and punt,
winding up with only
or kneel the ball 3 times, or kneel the ball,
Gotta be high. All the
run
good
3 fullback dives and kick a field goal,
good passing, some good running,
and have a really good chance to win this
I
game.
like where this offense is at right now.
the play clock's running down. Jackson's taking the handoff. Barron's all
If I
over
just
the ball
kneel
here.
3 times and kick a field goal,
Guess right on the defensive side that time.
nothing can go wrong,
They were all
basically.
over, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
The second I pass the ball, I open myself up to a turnover. I open myself up to the clock not starting. I give him the ball back potentially with no timeouts. I could take a sack. There's a gazillion reasons not to pass the ball right here. If you are watching this at home, I would not recommend doing what I'm about to do.
Second down and a long way to go. Takes the hit, throws. The Giants have really not looked great passing the football, but you wouldn't be able to tell it looking at the scoreboard. Newton's been
I just wouldn't do it.
silenced, but the rest of the team has rallied.
Well, believe it or not, sometimes an offensive coordinator, they have to keep it away from the quarterback. And what I mean by that, don't
But-
put the game in his hands. Keep running it, and if you do let him throw it, make sure it's an easy throw.
Airing it out. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL,
See, now he gets the ball with 3 timeouts.
You're just not serious about what you're
Still, I don't get the field goal.
The Giants will punt the football.
It's a pretty good punt, though. Let's be honest.
That beautifully executed punt.
It's a good punt.
Now
It's a
really
good
will
punt.
help out this defense.
Needed Herman to go up and get that for
Start
me.
the next drive inside the 10.
The Jaguars' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, partner? They're going to play.
So we're going to put Anthony Barr in, 6'5" user.
Avoid another giveaway. Well, Jim, I think listen, this is not a perfect game. It's a game of adversity. You're going to have turnovers, so keep your confidence up. Still stay aggressive.
Give Landon Collins a shot.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
I expect a big shot downfield. A big shot. Nope. Big hit by Anthony Barr right there. That's the flick up hit stick right there. I like that. I almost maybe pass committed just because I was concerned he was going to go deep downfield. D-Stu, the X-Drag trail, I ran it on the first play. I bet it's there. I just was going gun doubles. Just when you face the double loop, because you can pick up pressure potentially with the PA, you get good one-on-one shots downfield. Ooh. So I'll give him that all day because he's still 80 yards away. Although he only needs a field goal. You do gotta remember that. Run it. Run it. Run it. Do it. Hey, do it. Do it.
Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man.
You know, I could probably throw that route underneath to the halfback out of drag trail or the corn or the B route.
Every play is huge.
Time is ticking, but he's got 3 timeouts, so he can get the ball back like pretty easily.
But this team's going to need one probably to pull this off.
So right there, the sack came through. I dropped to the drag. That would have been a pick 6 if he had thrown it. And now he's got really no choice but to hurry this thing up.
The Giants sat at the line. Dime package.
We're going to not cover the halfback.
Handoff made. It's wide open.
Okay. Should I take a timeout?
That's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like
get on sides.
Here. Crucial play here. 4th down.
Silly goose. Anthony Barr, verbal warning. Verbal warning for going off sides, Anthony Barr. The best part, you guys want to know the best part of this whole show? Psst. Secret. Secret time. The best part of the whole show is Mrs. Madden Bible is in the other room. She has no idea that S. Gibbs is not here.
The offense is gonna stay
and she's gonna, after the show, like, how was it? I'll be like, oh, it was good. Where's S. Gibbs?
They're going for it on 4th.
He wasn't in there with you?
Takes another handoff. Ball is out. The offense.
Somebody was doing like an exact replica of his voice, I swear. She's gonna have no idea that he was not here.
Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals.
Probably more weird than funny. Probably more weird than funny. But still, I enjoyed that anecdote.
As they line up in the Wildcat. The Giants from the 22. Here's the quick toss. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. The Giants signal for the timeout. And that's the
all right, we got one shot to get to the end zone. Would you capture it? Would you let it slip? I'm going to look for Gronk. Hopefully I can pick it up. I'm going to wait for Gronk.
You don't want him to get in there and get another score. Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
All right. Goal is to wait for Gronk to cross, hit him at that 10-yard line on the left.
Newton's back in shotgun formation.
Gronk. So good catch right there for Boss Gronk. That's the patience on that route. He kind of used it, but instead of turning to try and run with it, he lost depth. He kind of just needed to back away with it so that he could have got the over the catch. So.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Yeah, Mrs. Madabah was going to have no idea that S. Gibbs is not here. Because I think I did such a good replica. It's pretty good.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. So for Phil Simms and all the crew.
All right, that's a good win right there. We're going to take a look at the highlights real quick. That game was close. Way closer than it ended up looking. That guy was good. The big plays were... we stopped him. So I don't know what happened here, but Terrell Suggs a couple times because... Oh, the halfback must have bumped him. Or he thought that... I don't know. But yeah, T. Suggs got around Havenstein a couple times. So maybe we check Havenstein's speed. Or maybe it's the route that McFadden like brushed him on. Or maybe it's Clowney going super wide or something like that. We then had this sort of Dez. This is, a good route for us when we're down in the red zone. Pressure tried to loop in here, the double loop. Vic Beasley on the inside. Pace, though, we stayed in the pocket, so Pace able to throw. And we went up and got it. Next up, we gave up this run. I think we must have run pass committed, maybe? Yeah, we must have pass committed. Or he had that much of a ratings advantage with Barnage and Linder and Pouncey. No, we must have pass committed. And then we took the safety. He cut it to the left, to the right, and we just got lost. And then the Honey Badger got pancaked. So that must have been a run commit. Yeah, we threw a pick because we threw off our back foot. So what we were looking for here was the route to Allen. We obviously could have thrown it. Beasley kind of like spooked me, I guess. Yeah, we could have easily hit that. I thought he was maybe going to drop a flat. That's what people do. So yeah, once I saw I was going to have one-on-one downfield, I was trying to roll with Newton, and then I'm like, okay, just stop. I was like, right here, I wanted to just stop my progress, but I didn't want to plant the foot. And then I threw a second too early, and that caused a bad throw. I really wanted to get my feet set when I stopped. So next up, we've got Rod Woodson. This was the play of the day. So ZFarls play of the day nominee right here. Rod Woodson, corner route to the tight end. He's not on the cut. He actually loses them. Not too bad, but pretty good on the cut. And that's a good animation from the tight end. That's about as good as you're going to get. But Rod Woodson just right through his paws, goes up, gets it, stays up, breaks a tackle, or he like dove, but the camera was like turning around right here. And then Woodson even outruns RG3 down the sideline. Pete Carroll, now coaching for the Dolphins, not happy. He's like, man, Rod Woodson, hey, Rod Woodson, my kid told me about you in Ultimate Team, but man, he couldn't pull you from a pack, and now he really wants you on a squad, and now you're doing this to me, and RG3 can't even catch you? That's bad. Let's see. And then we've got... We took it to the half, so he had bad clock management. It took him 35 seconds. He hit Cooper. Where did he hit Cooper? He hit Cooper across the middle. He must have taken a timeout. Then he got sacked by Suggs. So Suggs did it again, but it's a different route to the tight end. Havenstein just got weird. What's happening is Clowney is looping really hard on Big Dime, and that's what's helping. And then the Cooper pass stayed underneath, and he ran out of time. What he should have done there is gone back to the huddle. After the half, we just pounded the rock. We worked the clock all the way down. We tried to go here with Bo. And unless you're going to jump over a lineman, it's not going to really... We tripped, so it's not going to give you... If you're not jumping over anything, you don't get the dive up in the air. That's what we needed. Once I saw this guy coming in, I'm like, I better lay out. I better go up. But we had already kind of lost what we needed, so we didn't get it. There's a chance with Bo you could, truck that guy, but it didn't work that way. In the fourth quarter, we kicked to him, and then Dion did some work on a corner. Yeah, our guys just caught up on some tough corner routes today. And then We didn't do anything with it. We, instead of just running out the clock, we went for some passes. Herman Moore couldn't make a catch, or Dez couldn't make a catch, so we punted. We got a sack, and then we hit Gronk. But what happened here? This Clowney? Just shedded. Yeah. That Clowney's kind of a game changer. But right here was the Gronk thing. We were just super patient, so look at it from kind of like a top-down view. You got Cam, you got Gronk, and we just need 4 seconds in the pocket. 1, 2, 3. He's backing up for the user, but he lost track of the user, unfortunately for him. The other thing we did nice was we had a good pass to Marcus Allen.